Now, need to have our morning conversation. Needs to be truthful, needs to be honest, because there are things we are not asking ourselves. And if we do not act, they're going to present huge problems down the line. Yesterday, we were talking about the agitation for access to safe abortions being declared a human right. There's this lady who called in and literally opened up a Pandora's box. Just listen to her.
Now, hakuna enforcement. The laws do not, make sure that men take care of their children. So siku hizi wanaume tu wanazalishana na wanadisappear. This woman will have to put aside her dreams, her aspirations. Unajua pengine alikuwa anataka kurudi shule ajilipie masters ka PhD hapa na pale. So all that money you're putting into taking care of this child. And no, they will blame the women and say, mbona hukumeza dawa, mbona ya kuvaa condom. And you can even see what happens, because right now wameanza to introduce contraception for men. Men don't want to take that. So the burden is always with the woman. The blame is always on the woman. Mbona hakufanya hivi, kumbuka it takes two to tango. So I think abortion should be legalized. Like, tuache kusema, sijui morally, sijui it's not right. Let's look at it from, these two lenses that I've given,
Okay.
Wanawake, they need to be able to make choices over their body. Imagine the society just being there saying, we think you should do this, you should. And it's your body. I'm pro-choice. Pro-choice through and through.
Wow. There was a lady I met yesterday. Actually, a group of there were three or four. There were four of them, then one left. And they said, Maina, we need to talk about this abortion issue because it is an issue. Saying literally almost every woman above the age of 21 has had at least one abortion. You heard me right. They said there's no woman above the age of 21, very few who can say they've not had an abortion. Most women above the age of 20 have had at least one abortion. So we need to discuss how widespread it is, so those who are listening can hear. Because it's crazy. Me, I've got many questions. Where do you have it done? How much does it cost? You understand? How long does it take? How much of a disruption is it to your life? I want us to have a very honest conversation this morning. 0711046105 is my number. Give me a call or hit me up on X Classic 105 Kenya or at It's My Neck Again. Hashtag is my name Kengangi. What is your story? Why did you get an abortion if you've had one? What made you do it? Fifi Njao, you're saying who said? I was with a group of ladies yesterday. They said. And I want to find out if it's true this morning. 0711046105. If you've had an abortion, why did you do it? What made you do it? Where did you do it? How much did it cost? If you're a doctor who's done them, why? What's the main reason you're given? 0711046105 is my number. Give me a call. Philip Madeko on body saying it's just crazy. We can't assume all is well. No, it's not. Christian Desire saying women have a right to do what's good for them. We can't blame them since we are the ones that put them in that situation in the first place. Philip, you continue saying surprisingly abortion is happening even amongst married women. I'd like to hear from you if you've had an abortion. Young Professor Moya saying abortions have become the order of the day. Where do you have them done? How much do they cost? How much time do they take? I want us to have an honest conversation.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Maina.
Hi, good morning, my dear.
I'll just jump in directly to contribute on your topic.
Karibu sana.
And it's 15,000, depending on the weeks.
Uh-huh. When you say depending on the weeks, what does that mean?
Depending on how long the pregnancy is.
Uh-huh.
So they normally say 1 to 10 weeks, it's safe for just tablets.
1 to 10 weeks.
Yes, and it's on TikTok. You'll see nne chini ya ulimi. Nne chini ya ulimi, it means 4 tablets under the tongue that you're given, and then you put them all at once under your tongue, and then they'll dissolve. Then in like 1 to 2 hours, it will come out.
So what do you put under your tongue?
Tablets.
A tablet?
Yes, tablets. 4 tablets. 4 white tablets that look like a Panadol.
And then what happens?
And then it just detached the fetus from your uterus.
So you don't undergo a procedure?
Nah, nowadays it's digital. But the pain is normally crazy, as I hear. They're even given Cipladon, these Panadols for people who undergo cancer. Because that's how intense the pain is. But nowadays, I think people are already used to. So they don't mind the pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. Hello.
Hello, Maina.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, sir.
My take is, I think abortion should be legalized. From experience, even as a man, sometimes you go messing around and you are held accountable.
Uh-huh.
And at the end of the day, it was just a game.
So why do you think it should be legalized? Why?
And you find that the lady is also not ready.
So then why have unprotected sex?
Everyone needs sex at the end of the day. Sometimes you're intoxicated, sometimes you're not. You're just very sober. So let us not blame the end game. But also, on the other hand, even as we legalize abortion, let it be not be a give and take, such that only the women are the ones to suffer in this abortion issue. Let us also, on the other hand, have paternity tests legalized, so that accountability can be reinforced.
Yeah.
And also men should stop misbehaving.
Okay.
I think that's my take. Let us legalize abortion. Also, on the other hand, let us make it mandatory for a paternity test. So that men can be held accountable.
All right.
I'm talking as someone who has 3 daughters.
You're talking as someone who has?
3 daughters.
3 daughters?
Yes, and I don't like the way us men behave. I would not wish for my daughters to go through what the women have gone through in my hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Asante. Wow. Wow. At least I appreciate the honesty. Let me just go to your messages. This one says, I did mine when I was 20 years old in campus. Reason I did it is my dad was this tough man who always threatened us about getting pregnant when still in school. I was worried. I had my fears of him not paying my school fees again and me dropping out of school and not completing my education. I did it at Marie Stopes. Cost me 10K, a simple process like 30 minutes, and went back to class and nobody knew. I have a bunch of 10 friends and they have all had one. They have all done an abortion. What is the need of bringing a baby into a world when you're not ready? And the funny thing about abortion, you do it once and you're not careful, you get pregnant again and again. The one for tablets is chaotic, unlike the one where you get washed. Hey. Wow. Wow. Calvin Atoka saying abortion is you being unfair and selfish to the other human being who is the bone of your bone and flesh of your flesh. I want your story. honest story. Hello.
I'm
Good morning. How are you?
fine, thank you. I'll hide my ID.
Sorry?
I'll hide my identity.
Yeah, please don't tell me your name. Yeah.
Yeah, I got an abortion this year, the beginning of this year, around February.
Uh,
Yeah, it was very terrible. Siwezi taka tena nione mtu akifanya hiyo abortion. Yeah, sasa mi nilibuy 3K. I was given 3 pills, mbili kwa ulimi, alafu moja kwa the vagina. Yeah, na ilikuwa terrible sana, like siwezi taka kuona tena mtoto. Like abortion should not be legalized.
So let me ask you a question. Why did you get an abortion?
I did an abortion because like I messed up with my family planning. I was using.
Sorry?
Alafu sasa kuna day nilipiki pills, alafu hapo ndio nilimess. Unajua like pills, you have to go kama it's morning 7:30, you have to be taking 7:30 early in the morning, 7:30. So there's a day I skip. Yeah, and after that, so like we skip 2 pills, there's that thing with pills, you skip to the moja and hivyo. So like skip na hivyo ndio nikapatanga ball. I was not ready because I have a kid already.
Are you married?
I'm not married.
And did you consult the father of this child before you got an abortion?
Yeah, I consulted him.
Ati?
Yeah, and accepted because we were not ready. Everyone was not ready for it.
Why wasn't he ready for it?
Huh?
Mbona hakuwa ready?
You know, I have a kid already. Now he's taking care of, like he's helping me because my first baby daddy aliniacha hivyo na mtoi. So like ningali na hiyo trauma, huyo aliniacha hivyo na mtoi tena, like naogopa sasa kupata mimba, na pia alikuwa naogopa like asinihurt. So nikamwambia tu tukubaliane, mimi nipe ball at least to go on the safe side because I'm struggling now right now, like I struggle to reach the first 3 years old. I like.
Okay, let me ask you. So you went to you had it done in a clinic?
Yeah, I went to the clinic. Nikapewa those madawa. There were 3 pills. Like I didn't do it in a clinic. After dawa, I came home. Like nikafuata hizo instructions. Like after 2 hours, nikaanza to feel that pain. Then in the morning I was okay. But I was not, like, I have a daughter that I don't want my kids to go the same thing. I remember, like, my boyfriend, I call and are you okay? Are you okay? That is a tunaogopa pia, anajua tumemake mistake, but tunaogopa pia something might happen.
So it was painful.
It was painful, like, it's the same. And really, you are giving birth, the same pain, there's nothing different. The pain are the same, like you are giving birth to a baby. Abdominal pain, alafu like unakuwa thirsty and you're not supposed to drink water, cold water at that time or any water.
Wow.
That's why I pass through that because I was stahili kunywa maji, like unatoa instruction, I was stahili kunywa maji. On that process, unafaa ukuwe hivyo tu like hadi umalize, alafu after kumaliza tena usikule kitu kingine na usimeze dawa nyingine. So that thing is very painful. Hata siwezi taka mtu akiniona mtu wasiligo like abortion at all.
Can I ask you how old you are?
I'm 28 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your story, yeah?
Thank you, Maina.
Hey. Aya, igua. I want you to close our discussion. My God, what a morning, eh? As for the previous caller, my goodness. Eh? puts a lot into perspective, doesn't it? It all started yesterday.
Now, hakuna enforcement. The laws do not, make sure that men take care of their children. So siku hizi wanaume tu wanazalishana na wanadisappear. This woman will have to put aside her dreams, her aspirations. Unajua pengine alikuwa anataka kurudi shule ajilipie masters ka PhD hapa na pale. So all that money you're putting into taking care of this child. And no, they will blame the women and say, mbona hukumeza dawa, mbona ya kuvaa condom. And you can even see what happens because right now wameanza to introduce contraception for men. Men don't want to take that. So the burden is always with the woman. The blame is always on the woman. Mbona hakufanya hivi, mbona hakufanya hivi. Kumbuka it takes two to tango. So I think abortion should be legalized. Like tuache kusema sijui morally sijui it's not right. Let's look at it from these two lenses that I've given.
Okay.
Wanawake they need to be able to make choices over their body. Imagine the society just being there saying, "Oh, we think you should do this. Oh, you should," and it's your body. I'm pro-choice. Pro-choice through and through.
Wow. But just go back to your comments, mind that gentleman who said women are selfish when they have abortions. Shame on him. And they're the same men who impregnate us and fail to take responsibility. Hari Hailam, good morning, saying, men don't speak. The moment I speak, I'm suffering. You guys will judge me. No, I won't. Michael Kiminyi saying abstaining is not for the weak. Better do it protected. Then kuruka mimba. Amazing. Have the final word. Hello.
I'd like to give my insight on your discussion.
Yeah, karibu sana.
Asante sasa. Abortion is very painful.
Sorry?
Abortion is very painful. It's a very painful process.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu you force the body. The baby is not yet ready to come out.
Yeah.
So you're forcing the baby to come out.
Have you had an abortion?
No, but I used to work at a health center. I will not mention where in my estate.
Yeah.
And that the owner of that clinic used to carry out abortions. Na mtoto akitoka akiwa hai alikuwa hadi ananyonga.
Aya.
Yes, that is what they do. Because the mother doesn't want the baby, and the clinicians also don't want the babies. They have nowhere to take them. So wananyonga. And kill. Mtoto akitoka akilia.
Aya.
Yes. I would see some wengine wao they'll be referred to bigger hospitals like Mama Lucy because I live around that area.
Yeah.
And the owner of the clinic would write a letter referring to a certain doctor in that government hospital uende muone huyo akusaidie kwa sababu kwake imeshindikana.
Okay.
These medicines are as cheap as 50 bob. 500, 50 bob.
50 bob?
Available. Yes, they are readily available. Readily available.
Wow.
Yes. Hizo dawa ziko readily available.
Yeah.
And even in this kwa hostel, kuna wale wanajua wanauza, they buy these medicines at around 300, 400, up to 500 wanauzia hawa wasichana 3,000. They're usually 3 or 2 tablets. And the same medicine can be used to cure ulcers. The same medicine can be used to cure ulcers. So you cannot be sold over the counter unless wewe ni mjanja. So something has to be done. Na hizo dawa kwa sababu au medicine tu ndo wanazitoa nje, wanazizia watu, wanauzia wasichana huko nje. It is so bad, Maina. It is very painful. Personally, to give a personal experience, I got pregnant in 2018. Na huyo jamaa akaniambia nitoe na akanitumia pesa 10,000 nitoe. And then I had so many bills to pay. Mimi sikitoa, mtoto wako 5 years sahi, ako 52 ana graduate next week. Sasa niambie kama ningetoa huyo mtoto, and that is the only child that I have, ningetoa wapi mwingine? It is so painful. Wale wanafanya hivyo si vizuri. Though kuna wale wenye
they are not ready. And there are even married couples when they walk into these clinics na wanapeleka bibi zao, they are not ready to sign another child, they are not ready for another child, so wanapeleka bibi zao watoe mimba, wanakubaliana tutoe hii kwa sasa. I've worked in several clinics na nimeona hiyo first hand information, nimeona hiyo wanaume wanaleta bibi zao, they do away with their fetus and they're very comfortable with that, and it's very painful to see someone being away with the child na kuna mwingine hapa nje analilia Mungu ambariki hata kama atambariki na kiwete. There are very many organizations that can take these children, like the World Child Welfare Society of Kenya, Thomas Bernardo. There are very many agencies that can take care of these children. Si mtu azae tu na apeleke hapo na sahau, instead of not kutupa kuua.
Okay.
Ile ilishangaza ni daktari, mtoto anatoka akipumua na daktari ananyonga kabisa, mtoto anakufa, and then you are told to dispose of that baby as a medic. Yes, it's so painful, very very painful.
Thank you. Wow.